I'm going to begin with Professor Matthew Sanders, Director of the Parenting and Family Support Centre at the University of Queensland and founder of the Triple P Positive Parenting Program, which has been disseminated in 58 countries in 30 languages. Matt's a world leader in parenting research. Matthew, welcome.
Look, 25 years of research that's been focused on the development, testing and dissemination of evidence-based parenting programs has become a kind of a watershed moment for real reflection on how we want to take this field forward. What I'd like to suggest is that we just reflect for a moment on what a world could look like that is attuned to the needs of children and families. Well, for me, it would be a world where people are aspirational, pro-social, and full of hope, where people are well-educated, creative, and they respect their environment. They desire to bring about positive change in their own life and the lives of others. They value relationships and nurture them every day. They have dreams for their future and have the necessary skills, abilities, and persistence to pursue them. They are confident, resilient, and good decision makers. They have self-control and they desire to lead healthy lives. They value diversity. There's one set of actions I believe can speak to all of these different outcomes and provide a common pathway to enhance human capability across the lifespan, and it's how we parent our children. Of all the potentially modifiable risk and protective factors influencing human development, none are more important than the quality of parenting children receive. The Sustainable Development Goals create a huge context and an opportunity for parenting researchers and program developers to seriously think about the way in which our efforts to educate parents can influence the different sustainable goals. Unfortunately, the 17 goals, the 196 targets, the 232 indicators, 44 of which relate to children, are relatively silent about the role of parenting. But good parenting is the clean water of child mental health, well-being and resilience. Quality parenting programs have been shown to influence a very diverse range of outcomes, ranging from healthy early brain development right through to the moral values and the moral development of children. Parenting programs that are based on fundamental principles such as creating a safe, secure, caring and non-violent family environment are the context within which children can thrive. This includes creating a positive, interesting and responsive learning environment, helping children to self-regulate their emotions and behaviour, have reasonable expectations of children and parents themselves, and take care of oneself as a parent. There are many benefits for both children and parents when parents are parenting their children using these fundamental principles. They're more positive, they're less coercive, there's often improved relationships with their children, they have greater confidence and self-efficacy, improved mental health and well-being, there's less family conflict, there's better teamwork in the home, and for parents in the paid workforce, there's better work-life balance. However, parenting programs fundamentally build children's relational capabilities with their parents, with their siblings, and increasing evidence showing with their peers. But also because children are often parented by grandparents, it's about building the social and emotional capabilities children need to interact with grandparents, extended family members, carers, teachers, coaches. But this relational capability can extend to the natural environment and the animals of the world. When we think about what a parenting focus with an SDG emphasis could look like, it's about helping children become compassionate towards others, for families to take responsible actions that protect the environment and the animals of the world, where there's a focus on a healthy environment, principles of access to safe water, sanitation, hygiene, hand washing, taking actions within the family that promote things like gender equity, social justice, social inclusion, and cultural pride. I think it's crucial to recognise that self-regulatory capability is a key. Parents change their parenting behaviour by activating self-regulatory mechanisms that help them do so. In many parenting programs, parents are taught the tools of personal change. Those goals that parents set can be related to their own values and priorities, not prescriptively applied by others. It builds their sense of self-efficacy and personal agency, and they become self-sufficient and independent problem solvers. The challenge is to design parenting interventions that provide the minimally sufficient level of support to enable parents to basically get on with it and to have a reduced need for parenting support over time. However, the activation of self-regulatory capacity can also involve the whole family. We as a family believe we have the knowledge, skills, and capabilities to address the issues that are important to us, which would include taking care of the environment and being attuned to the needs of the natural world. And when this is applied at a neighbourhood and a whole of community level, we have got a movement that takes place that will mobilise a population, but a population approach is needed. It's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. Parents respond and have different needs, preferences, and ways of accessing information. So some parents need low-intensity brief interventions, other more intensive. This will not work unless it is truly multidisciplinary. It's highly inclusive of all parents and carers who are involved in the raising of children. It needs to be culturally attuned and culturally relevant to context. The strategy needs to incorporate effective programs with a foundation of evidence and to be scalable and sustainable. At the same time, we need to address some of the unique parenting challenges that COVID has created for us. The challenge ahead is how to scale programs that work, to base policy investments on the best available evidence, and how to integrate a focus on the SDGs, the environment, and sustainable living into evidence-based programs.